All right, here's a quick tutorial on how I get Bufkit to work. And again, this is what I find to work the best. And when you open Bufkit, this is the first thing you see. Now, what everyone should do the first time you download Bufkit is to go to the setup section here and double check what directory your files are going to be stored in here. The other thing is make sure you have all the model runs that you want to get grabbed. And then I also specify which sites I want to show up in the profile list first. So you want to pick whatever sites you want. And when you hit save here, it's going to close down and it's going to want you to relaunch it because you've changed the configuration file for Bufkit. Now, the way I go and grab files is pretty simple. I'll show you what I do. You go to Get Data up here, and you get this what's called Bufgit. Now, you see all of these links here. Now, you can cut and paste all the links you want in here. And what I do is I grab every run of every model. So just give you an idea, Penn State site's great. Local forecast office is always good to have multiple sites, but Iowa State does really good. If you want to go in here and you see the NAM, the GFS, the RAP, the SHREF, which is awesome, the WARF, you got both versions there. So let's say I want to grab the NAM. I would right click and I can get the copy link address. I would minimize this, go back, and let's say I want to open a new profile list. Let me go to C since it's blank. And basically, I would just paste that link in there, and you'll see it right there. Now, when you exit this, there's two things. You can go get profiles. It'll grab them all. Or what I do is whenever I open Bufkit, I have A, B, C. These are all my profile lists down here in the corner. I just hit A, and it'll start loading my profiles. And here's what I was talking about. You can watch them load so you can see which files are getting ingested and which not. Whenever you see an error or note in a site not found, that either means that's a bad link or there's no data in that file. So it's really easy to see what you have coming in. And this is really quick. So I have all the ensembles in there. And then when you look in the upper left-hand corner, here's all your models, and then here's your site. So for the GFS, you can see here's the stations. I've got my Hickory station or Charlotte. For the NAM, I'll click on the NAM, and you can see my Charlotte is in there, Hickory, Asheville, Buffalo, Denver. These other sites. Here's my Boone site. But you can quickly see, and one thing I like is having the SHREF in here, because if you haven't used the ensembles in here, you're missing out. Really cool to look at the ensembles in here. You can see all of them, and then if you scroll down, you can see the ensemble mean, which to me is a great way to forecast. But that's how I grab them. It's really easy to do, and all you got to do is set up your Bufkit, cut and paste all of those files that you want from the different locations, and then every time you open Bufkit, you just click A, B, or C. You can have, look at all these lists of files you can have. It's very easy, simple, and easy to do. If you get an error, it usually means something in here isn't set up, your directories aren't correct, and if you just do the old right click and save, make sure you're saving to these directories or Bufkit will not know where to look. If you put it somewhere else, like your download folder, you're going to have to change these to your download folder. So just remember that when you're setting it up, that's the best way to kind of do it. Hope that helps. That's the way I use it. I use it on a daily basis, and it seems to work.